Hello everyone, it's Retroaction. Welcome back to another Star Wars Micro Machines review. This is the Star Wars Micro Machines Clone Army Raid, released by Hasbro in 2015. And this features ships from Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. It's quite interesting because originally there weren't any Micro Machines for Attack of the Clones because the Star Wars Micro Machines ended with Episode 1, except for Action Fleet, which made it to the Episode 2 phase because it was relaunched in time. Episode 2. So that's interesting, but obviously it was discontinued the next year, 2003. But, so yeah, it's kind of interesting that we have Episode 2 vehicles here, Episode 2 ships. So this is one of the 3 packs, and as you can see, we have the Republic Gunship, or Low Altitude Assault Transport. We have the Slave 1, Jango Fett Slave 1, and the Jedi Starfighter, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. So first, let's have a look at the Republic Gunship. As you can see, it's pretty cool. We've got it's nicely detailed. We have the red, maroon, we have the maroon for the Republic, and the white, and some green at the front. We've got the laser cannons there. We've got the laser turrets. We've got the gunner pods. We've got the cockpit. We've got the 2 main cannons, and you've got the side gunner pods, whatever these are called. We've got some missiles at the top there that are exposed. The gun at the back, and you got the missiles under the wings. So there it is. Some really good detail. We got a post, so I can go with some of the play sets or stand. These didn't come in stands, but you know, that's so it could fit on one of these. But it doesn't seem to fit on that one, so I've just tried it before starting this. Yeah. So I'm not sure what that's really for, but you know, there we go. And you can see we've got some nice moulding going on there. And this Republic Gunship looks fantastic, it's great. Could do a bit more detail on the sides there, but overall that looks really good. A shame about the gunner pods not being painted. But there it is. That's the Republic Gunship. Looks great. Obviously it's completely out of scale, but when you compare it to the rest, but there we go. So the next one, I'm doing this order they're packed in, I think. This is the Jango Fett Slave 1. Now, obviously, it's the Slave 1. It looks pretty cool. This one does have a bit of articulation, a bit of movement. The wings do fold. The wings do rotate, and they lock in place. So that's cool. And you can see this one's mainly dark blue, dark green, and yellow with a bit of black for the cockpit and the laser cannons. And obviously, when it lands, it'll be like this. But it looks great. This is a fantastic looking Slave 1. It's great how the wings lock in place. Looks really good. There's some really nice detail there on the sides. This looks fantastic. And loads of good detail there. It's incredible how detailed Micro Machines are for their size, obviously. There's a bit of paint that's messed up there, but you know, pretty cool. I believe this one was also available in the blind bags, because I have a couple of these. I have 3 of them actually. There's even a gold series one. There's some really good detail at the back there as well. The engines. It's a shame they're not painted, but you've got the copyright obviously. And I believe that's where the thermal charge would be. Something like that. Yeah, there it is. That's the Slave 1, Jango Fett Slave 1. And of course it's in Jango Fett's colours, because that's when Obi-Wan Kenobi was, well, in pursuit of him in Episode 2, the other way around. Anyway, right, so that brings us on to the next one. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. And so we do have the Astromech R4P17, but he's not painted. But you can just about make him out there. There you go. Again, it's in the maroon colours of the Republic, the white stripes, and the green. You've got the cockpit there, you've got the fin at the back. The engines are painted on this one. This looks pretty nice. They're painted in this metallic colour, metallic grey, silver. At the back there, nothing but a post and a code of some sort. Looks good. Unfortunately, though, it is a bit warped, bent, as some of these are, unfortunately, because Hasbro had a bit of problem with keeping the shape of these. in the package. Yeah, I think some of them did get messed up, unfortunately, because the quality was not there. In terms of, keeping them from getting bent up in the package. So that's a shame. Other than that though, it's pretty cool and got loads of detail there on the side. So that's Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. Looks good. Now this is interesting because as you can see it is wedge shaped, and this is meant to show where the wedge shape for the Star Destroyers came from. So that's foreshadowing the Republic becoming the Empire. So there it is. Now I did get out this playset. I was going to try and test to see if these would fit on there, but they don't seem to want to fit on here. I'm not sure why. They just don't want to go on. So maybe this, I don't think this is made for. There we go. I think I say one fits on there, but that's not the right way round. Either way, you can do that, of course. You've got the flight post. But it doesn't seem to work for these two. But obviously, there was no Geonosis playset, but this Jakku playset kind of works. As you can see, you've got the Republic gunship landed there. That kind of looks good. And you can have the Slave One landed here. Jango Fett's just landed it after Obi-Wan Kenobi chased him to the planet. So you can see, you can take Obi-Wan Kenobi and land him there as well. And then you have the Battle of Geonosis. Obviously, the Republic gunship doesn't come in until much later, when the Grand Army of the Republic arrive. So it's kind of doesn't work with these two. There's nothing for it to fight, but apart from that, it's a pretty cool pack. So it does look good landed there. It does look like Geonosis with the desert and everything. It's the same sort of orangey colour. So it does work well with the playset. Just for some reason, it doesn't seem to fit on this flight post, which is a shame because it could fly around like it's ready to attack the Droid Army. So yeah, there it is. That is the Clone Army Raid. It's a good set, looks pretty cool, but it is strange how the Republic gunship comes with Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter and the Slave One, because these two actually were fighting each other, and this one didn't come in until a bit later, and its enemy is not here. The droid ships that it was fighting are not included. But it's still a pretty cool pack, obviously. I hope. Well, I'm not sure if this was the only way to get this one. I know there's a gold version, but maybe this one was available in the blind bags. I know this one was, and one of the other Starfighters, Jedi Starfighters. But overall, that is it for the Clone Army Raid. It's a good set, definitely worth picking up. Now these haven't been in stock well, these haven't been available for years now, because the line was discontinued in 2016. So with Rogue One, after the Rogue One Micro Machines came out, so you're not going to see these in stores anymore, in shops anymore. But if you can get hold of them, definitely get hold of this set. It's a pretty cool one. And the Republic gunship is a nice one. Obviously, you probably need more than one, so you can build your clone army. But there are no Clone Trooper Micro Machine figures, unfortunately. But there we have it. It's a good looking ship. These are all good looking ships. Just a shame about the bent wings on the Jedi Starfighter, which is quite a common thing for Hasbro, unfortunately. The bent wings in this line, the wonky wings. Unfortunately, that was quite common. Comes down to the way they packaged them. Anyway, right. This has been Retroaction with the Star Wars Micro Machines Clone Army Raid. It's a great set, definitely worth picking up, and I'll see you all next time on another Star Wars Micro Machines video. Bye for now.